My name doesn't matter. All you need to know is that I'm a phantom, a figment, a man who was mistaken for waitstaff twice that night. Odd, given my outfit. So begins Maurice Carlos Ruffin's exhilarating and brilliantly wrought novel, We Cast a Shadow, which imagines what can be perceived as both the glorious promise or the horror of demelanization, a medical process by which a Black person can acquire identifying traits of whiteness. Set in a near future very familiar to our present, the novel tells the story of a man whose love for his biracial son pushes him to unthinkable but entirely understandable limits, the quest to undo his son's Blackness on a cellular level. The narrator tells us, I don't have to tell you that this is an unjust planet. A dark-skinned child can expect a life of diminished light. As readers, our empathy is tested and expanded as we question not only what we would be prepared to do to ensure the safety of those we love in the face of predatory violence, but how we've contributed to a society in which self-erasure would seem a reasonable and even practical option. In We Cast a Shadow, we are all implicated. Ruffin turns reality on its head so that we may see it and ourselves more clearly. In dazzling prose that is always surprising, we are carried deep into the psyche of the narrator who searches desperately for ways to outmaneuver the machinations of racism that he confronts at almost every turn, even as a corporate lawyer. It's almost a given that We Cast a Shadow is absolutely masterful in its construction. But beyond the magic of its inventive language are vulnerability and honesty, and the ability to force our eyes to gaze on the world we have made and see how it is destroying all of us. Like its narrator, We Cast a Shadow is a spectacular, majestic chaos of contradictions. Yet this is also a novel of profound hope, of tender love, and of devastating beauty.
Hello. My name is Maurice Carlos Ruffin, and I am the author of We Cast a Shadow, and I was asked why my book is uniquely suited to speak to the present moment. Well, my book is about a family in the near distant future who is considering the effects of racism in American society. And the father in particular is trying to find a way to protect his son from those effects. Now, when I think of it, I think about whether you're African American or Latinx or one of our Asian brothers and sisters in the present moment, whether you're differently abled or whether you're queer, people are always trying to find a way to be safe and protected. And often the answers to that question, the solution to that problem, is not an easy one. And so my book really explores the questions and issues that are raised by trying to find a safe place in American society. Thank you to Faulkner for making my book one of the finalists, and congrats to all the other finalists. Thank you so much.